We're talking to Con Michael, Managing Director of Balconi Telecommunications, on the success of the Balconi Smart Torch Global Live. The Smart Torch recently won the Australian Government and AIIA Innovation of the Year Award, as well as the National Community Services Markets Award. In WA, they won the Most Impactful Social Benefit Award and the Most Innovative Collaborative Technology Award. Firstly, congratulations, Con, on winning the Australian Innovation of the Year amongst all of the other awards. Can you please tell us a bit about Smart Torch Global Live and what gave you the idea in the first place?
We were approached by St John Ambulance in WA, who are responsible for our 2.5 million square kilometres in WA, and they are manned by remote ambulances, and the crews there aren't necessarily paramedics, and sometimes they get into difficulties with respect to their expertise. What St John Ambulance wanted is the same expertise in each remote ambulance as there is in the metro area. It's what they called a virtual paramedic in every ambulance, remote ambulance, statewide. They wanted a two-way video conferencing system to connect the remote ambulance to a paramedic at their state operations centre in Perth, because you can't describe a complex situation by phone. It just takes too long and it can be life-threatening. They want to be able to see what's happening at the event itself. We looked at existing systems. They were just too big and way too expensive, and they had to be small and low cost. So that's where we created the Balconi Smart Torch Global Live. It's small, it's low cost, it weighs less than 7 kilos. So small it can be taken on a plane as carry-on luggage, and that's how it all started.
So can you tell us a little bit about the process by which you got to win the national award?
The hands-on approach of the Oct17 team towards the Insight Awards makes you really focus on what's required. When it comes to the national awards, well, the Oct17 team go into overdrive. Their support is amazing. I took this refocused approach and applied it to the awards, the national awards, and it made sense what they were saying. Well, it must have worked, because to receive one award was fantastic and one merit as well, but then to win the Australian Government AIIA Award for the Innovation of the Year was truly amazing. It's the WAITA Insight Awards that gives you that gateway to this experience.
How do you feel the Smart Torch will be of benefit in the community?
Well, imagine you're a volunteer healthcare worker and you're called to a serious accident, hundreds of kilometres away from anywhere, and there's no connectivity. When you arrive, there's a young child in a really bad way, and you're unable to stabilise them with your experience, and they're fading. Now you can deploy the Balconi Smart Torch and connect to the operations centre in Perth and say to a paramedic, well, I've done all I can, I need assistance. The paramedic says to you, sure, show me what the problem is, and the remote worker points out the problem, and the paramedic then responds, okay, let's get on with it and we'll deal with it. The remote worker can't be expected to have the experience for all situations. Now they have that added support with the Balconi Smart Torch.
What are you most proud of about the Smart Torch?
The United Nations Emergency Trauma Group attend the most remote and disadvantaged communities on the planet. When I approached them with the concept of the Smart Torch, they vented years of frustration of not being able to provide their remote crews with a higher level of medical expertise. So we are soon to deploy the first Responders Smart Torch to Nairobi for the United Nations. We'll be able to connect the crew in Nairobi to the paramedic in New York, and if needed, a specialist in London on his smartphone. The most proud bit is when the United Nations Emergency Trauma Group Global Manager said, Con, the Smart Torch will make a difference. It will save lives. That makes it all worthwhile.
And now where to from here for Balconi, now that you've won these awards?
There's still so much more work to be done. What the award recognition provides is more confidence, because other people now believe in the Smart Torch. We hope to roll out the Smart Torch to regional ambulances, equip Royal Flying Doctor Services with Smart Torches, and also start the rollout with the United Nations Emergency Trauma Group. Spread the word to the world that the Smart Torch can save lives.
And finally, do you have any advice for prospective Insight Award entrants for next year, Con?
If you have an idea or a process or a product that is IT or telecoms related, The Insight Awards can help you in so many ways. Get involved. Just entering is a great benefit. The Insight Awards provide strategic principles that ensure that your innovation can reach its full potential. You will be surrounded by people who are excited as you are. You will have an experience that you'll always remember. So get involved.
Thanks for your time today, Con, and congratulations again on being awarded Australian Innovation of the Year.